not morning. It's really not. I was gonna talk to you guys earlier today before I started work, like I usually do in the morning, and that didn't happen because I left maybe a minute or two after 10:30, and I had to be to work at 11. Usually I get there and I have 10 minutes or so until I have to start work, or until I have to like go in, clock in, all that jazz. Anywho, I went to these railroad tracks that I usually cross, and there was a guy there, like that works for the railroad or whatever he does, something or other. And he said, like he motioned for me not to go, and like the train went, and I'm like, darned it, it's like an extra 5 minutes. And then the guy told me that the train would be there like 15 or 20 minutes, and I'm like thinking, well, I can't just wait for 15 or 20 minutes because I'm going to be late for work if I do that. So I was like, okay. He's like, you'll have to go the other way, and I was like, I don't know the other way, because if any of you guys know me, I am directionally challenged. So I know one way to get most places, unless it's like Kenton, then I can swerve my way around because I've been there since I was a baby. And anywho, I was like, I don't know any other way, so he told me a way to go, and I got there with like 4 minutes to spare, so I made it. I also have this thing, I talked about it I think yesterday to you guys. I have this thing hanging off my car, and I could have had, I'm just gonna say his name. I could have had Andy, my guy friend, check it last night when we hung out, but I didn't. I told my brother about it when I got back from work yesterday, and he didn't really, I think he kind of looked at it, like glanced at it and saw it, but didn't really look at it too much, so hopefully he'll look at it tonight. He said he will. Speaking of last night, I need to talk to you guys about that. I went on a date. Me and Andy, he went yard sailing all day yesterday again. I'm sorry, I blur my words sometimes because I talk fast. Any hoozles. What was I saying? He went there yard sailing all day yesterday, and I kind of hung out at the house, did whatever, all cleaned and stuff. And then we went, we met at like 9:11ish, 9 something, and we went and got pizza, which was good, and I brought most of it back pretty much, but we each had enough, I think, and pop, and it was kind of cool because he's like, do you want your pop now? Because he knows I only have one pop a day. He's like, do you want your pop? And I was like, yeah, I'll take Mountain Dew. And we got like a Meat Lovers pizza, but when I asked for Meat Lovers, the guy was like, that's a Pizza Hut, which is down such and such. And I was like, okay, so whatever the all meat pizza is, and he like pointed to the menu, so I looked at it and it's just called meat, so I'm like, okay, I'll take that. Okay, I'll take that. That reminds me of Albuquerque. Anywho, we had that, and then we went and watched what's it called? The Watch. We watched The Watch. That. It was a pretty good movie. And toward the end, the power went out, which was a little scary, but they had like lights that like, the whole power went off, and then they had lights that came on, and the movie like turned off and stuff. Then the movie ended up coming back on. What is going on in my shirt? I feel like I have a bug or something under it. Anywho, that was good. The movie. It was kind of scary when the lights went out and we could hear the storm and stuff, and I told him I was kind of afraid of storms because at one point I was really afraid of storms, like when I was younger, and I'm not as much now, but just kind of like power going out and stuff, and it kind of freaks me out. But anywho, and the thought that he was talking about tornadoes, I'm like, don't talk about it. But I didn't, I just thought it. Anywho, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I know, I'm rambling. But we went to the movie, and then went to the gas station. He paid for my gas, y'all. Got out 20. I was about to get out of my car, and he like kind of walked over and then just like put his card in mine, and I'm like, you don't have to do that. But he did. Anyway, I'm walking. I'm gonna go back and take a shower, maybe lay down, we'll see. I don't know. And then eat. Probably again when Clint and Angie have supper, because they probably had lunch hours ago. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking, okay? Yeah, bye. Sorry. I am gonna stop talking though, so I'll see you guys in shut up, don't wanna hear you. Don't ask. And then there's these candles. I'm gonna fix me something to eat. I'll think of something and then I will show you. Because it's probably gonna be another 5 to 10 minutes before I decide what I'm gonna have. That's what happens when I get spoiled and go out and have pizza for supper. And have it paid for, and yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys when I get my food. Hey y'all, so I watched a show. Let's get that. Hold on. There we go. Is it? What time is it? Oh, I thought it's 2:15, which is later than I even thought, but it has the Olympics on TV, so I was kind of confused. Anywho, I was watching, well, I watched, what's it called? Like maybe Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dying, I think it's called. I think that's it. Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dying. Shay Carl of the Shay Tards said that I should watch, or not said that I should watch it, said that, like, if we're, some that kind of thing, it's like about, losing weight and whatever. This guy, pretty much, he juices for 60 days, which is kind of crazy, but he wanted to kind of reboot and all that jazz, and he inspired other people to do it. So anyway, he said that we should check it out. So I watched that tonight, and that was kind of interesting. And I don't think I'm going to be juicing anytime soon, especially since I don't have a juicer like he had, like the guy on there had. But I think I might eat more fruit, like maybe on the meatless. Sorry, I jerked it. Maybe on meatless Mondays I might just eat fruit all day rather than just eating healthy. Just eat fruit all day. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I watched the show and I'm glad I watched it. And then I was feeling all healthness, and I watched a Shayla's video that showed how to make quinoa stuff. It's like quinoa and vegetables and stuff, and garlic, and yeah, so that looked really good. So I favorited that because I might make that sometime. That's kind of a cool idea, and it's meatless, so it's a meatless Monday idea. But I don't think I'll be making it tomorrow, partly because of the fruit thing, and partly because we don't have all the things. And it's, I don't know, I don't think I'd make it for just myself. Yeah. Anywho, I'm going to watch some TV, and I'm going to stretch because of the whole health thing. I might try to stretch every night. I've tried that before, and I didn't stick to it before, but we'll see how it works now. And yeah, not a whole lot has gone on with me today. I did talk to Andy, but he went to bed like at 11 something, I think. He works tomorrow. He's had, well, yeah, he's going back to work tomorrow. So I am, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. So anyway, he went to bed earlier than usual, I think. Anywho, I am going to be watching some TV and stretching, and I might get some fruit or something. Sorry, I have this resting on my knee and it's like keeps moving. Sorry about that. Okay, so I will see you before I go to bed. Long story short. Bye for now. And now it's time for me to go to bed. So I'm just going to make this short and say good night. See you guys tomorrow.